everyone, I am Neetu from St. Paul School. I welcome you to this class. So today we are starting chapter 2 from Footprints Without Feet. Chapter 2 name is The Thief's Story. Before proceeding the chapter, a short introduction of this chapter I am giving you. In this chapter I refers to Hari Singh. He is a thief. Like that, by this title we can understand that this is the story of a thief. And so I refers to Hari Singh. Hari Singh is a thief in this story. Then the another character is Anil, where the Hari Singh will work with Anil, and Anil is he wrote for magazines. We can say he writing article something, and he had an irregular income. Means there is not a fixed salary for him. It means irregular income. Now the some words also I have written on the blackboard, and with this reading I will tell you the meanings also. So now I am starting the chapter. I was still a thief when I met Anil. So in starting I told you I refers to Anil Singh, I refers to thief. In this story, thief is saying like that I was still a thief. That time also he was a thief when he met with Anil. Anil is the another character, and the only 15. So when he met with Anil, that time Hari Singh means that thief, he was only 15 years old. I was an experienced and a fairly successful hand, and according to Hari Singh, he was a successful hand. Successful hand means he was master in his work. Like this, in this thief, according to him, he was a master and experienced. Of course, before met with Anil, he had this experience also. Anil was watching a wrestling match when I approached him, and when he met with Anil, that time what Anil was doing, he was watching the wrestling match. He was about 25 and Anil was about 25 years old, a tall and a lean fellow. Lean means thin, not fatty. Anil was approximate 25 years old, tall and thin. And he looked easygoing, kind and simple enough for my purpose. And what was the purpose Hari Singh had? Hari Singh had this purpose because he was a thief. He wanted to steal the things and money, the whatever Anil had. So he wanted to talk with him. He wanted to make a friendship with him. So he went there near Anil, and that time Anil was watching the wrestling match. And according to Hari Singh, Anil was looking very kind person. So he went there. I had not had much luck of late, and though I might be able to get into the young man's confidence. Before met with Anil, he didn't get success in this work, in this to steal things. But then also he is trying with Anil. I might be able to get into the young man's confidence, and he was thinking like that, surely I will get the confidence from Anil. You look a bit of a wrestler yourself. So actually he wanted to talk with him. So how he will start? So he started to talk about the wrestling match. He told, you look a bit of a wrestler yourself. I said, a little flattery helps in making friends. Flattery means in Hindi we say chaplusi, and in English we say excessive praise. Actually he was a tall and very thin person. Then also Hari Singh was saying to Anil that you are also looking like a wrestler. How it's possible? He was a thin, but actually he had not anything. He wanted to start talk with him, so he started like this. And it is a flattery, it is a excessive praise helps in making friends. And why he was doing this flattery? Because he wanted to be friend of Anil. So do you? He replied, which put me off for a moment, because at that time I was rather thin. And Anil replied that you are wrestler. So do you? Means you are also a wrestler, because he knew very well that he was a thin. Then how that person is saying like this, you are a wrestler? So he replied, which put me, because that hurt the Anil this thing, because he was not looking like a wrestler. Then also Hari Singh Hari Singh talked with him like that you are a wrestler. So he feel hurt for a moment, because at that time I was a rather thin, but that time Hari Singh was also thin. So he also feel this shape, he also feel hurt. Well, I said modestly, I do wrestle a bit. But Hari Singh replied, modestly means humbly, in a very soft manner. He replied, I do wrestle a bit, means sometimes only I do this wrestling. What's your name? Then the Anil asked to Hari Singh, what's your name? Hari Singh, I lied. He has given wrong name. He was a liar. Why? Because he was a thief. He cannot tell his true name. So Hari Singh, suddenly name came in his mind and he told to Anil that Hari Singh, I lied. It was not his actual name, it was a wrong name. I took a new name every month, and every month he took a new name because he was a thief. So police cannot arrest him. That kept me ahead of the police and my former employers, because he can save from the police also and from the employers also, because every month he is changing his workplace and work also, because thief cannot stay for a long time at any other particular place. After this introduction, Anil talked about the well-oiled wrestlers who were grunting, lifting and throwing each other about. Later then Anil started to talk about the wrestlers. They were oil, it means they applied oil on their body, because during that wrestling match they applied this oil, so they will not be injured. Who were grunting? Grunting means making sound, and they both wrestlers were making sound, lifting. Sometimes both are lifting to each other and throwing each other. I didn't have much to say. Anil walked away. I followed casually, and later then after this, Anil left that place and Hari Singh started to follow him. Hello again, he said. I gave him my most appealing smile. I want to work for you, I said, but I cannot pay you. Later then Hari started to follow him. Then he said that I want to do work for you. But Anil replied that I cannot pay you, because in starting I had told you that he had not a fixed income. He had a irregular income, because when he was writing articles, something like that, and giving to the magazines, that time only he was getting money. So he replied that I cannot pay you because I have not much money. I thought that over for a minute, and later then Hari Singh started to think, for a minute, perhaps I had misjudged my man. I asked, can you feed me? And he started to think like that I chose the wrong man, because he had no money. How I will take money from him? And later then misjudged means wrong decision. It means I chose a wrong person. Later then he replied, I asked, can you feed me? And Hari Singh asked to Anil that can you feed me? It means can you give me food? Then Anil asked, can you cook? Then Anil asked, if you can cook, I can give you this work and I can give you food also, because you have to make food for me and for you. I can cook, I lied again and again, because he was a liar. He said, yes, I can cook, but actually he cannot cook. If you can cook, then maybe I can feed you. Then Anil replied that if you can cook, then maybe I can feed you, I can give you food. He took me to his room over the Jumna sweet shop and told me I could sleep on the balcony, but the meal I cooked that night must have been terrible, because Anil gave it to a stray dog and told me to be off. Because that day when Hari Singh made food, that was not tasty, because he was not a cook. He cannot make food. But then also, because he was a liar, when Anil asked to him that can you cook, he replied, yes, I can cook, and he took him to his house. Anil took him to his house, and in that night he prepared food for Anil and for himself, but that was not tasty. So Anil gave it to the stray dog, means a street dog. and told me to be off. And then Anil told to Hari Singh that now you can go from my house, because if you cannot cook, I cannot feed you, I cannot give you food. So you have to leave my house. But I just hung around. But he has not any other option. He had to stay there. So smiling in my most appealing way, and he couldn't help laughing. So that time Hari Singh started to give a smile, and because Anil was a very kind-hearted person, so he also started to laughing. Later he patted me. Patted means keep hand. Patted means keep hand. Later then Anil kept his hand on the head of Hari Singh. He patted me on the head and said, "Never mind." Then Anil replied, "Don't mind. He had teach me to cook. I will tell you how to cook." He also taught me to write my name and said he would soon teach me to write whole sentences and to add numbers also. And actually Hari Singh could not write and could not read also. So later then Anil told to him that I will teach you to cook food also, and I will teach you so you will be able to write your name, and maybe very soon you will be read sentences also if you will stay with me. Because till now we can understand that Anil was a very kind-hearted person, a very emotional, sensitive person, and very helpful also. He also taught me to write my name and said he would soon teach me to write whole sentences and to add numbers also. I was grateful, and Hari Singh was very thankful. Why? Because he became happy because he cannot read sentences, he was not able to write his name also. So internally he was very happy. I knew that once I could write like an educated man, there would be no limit to what I could achieve. And he started to think like that, if I will be able to write my name, I will be able to read, then it means I will be an educated person, and later then I can do anything. It was quite pleasant working for Anil. I made the tea in the morning and then would take my time buying the day's supplies, usually making a profit of about ₹1 a day. I think he knew I made a little money this way, but he didn't seem to mind. Later then, they both happily living with each other. Every day, Hari Singh was making tea, and later then the supplies means the basic things, whatever the daily things he both needed. He went to market and bought from market the daily use things or the necessary things. And by this, for these things, Anil every day was giving money to Hari Singh, and from this money he was saving ₹1. It means Hari Singh was saving ₹1 each day. And regarding this money, according to Hari Singh, according to him, like that Anil knew about this, but he never asked about it. He never mind about this ₹1. He never mind about this. Anil made money for fits and starts. Anil made money. Fits and start means irregular income. And later then Hari Singh understood like that he had not a regular income, fits and start, because whenever he is writing something and it published in magazine, that time he was getting money. He would borrow 1 week, lend the next. So sometimes it also happened like that, 1 week he borrowed money from another person. Later when he was getting money, he was paying to in the next week. He kept worrying about his next check. But as soon as it arrived, he would go out and celebrate. But actually he was a very we can say free mind person. Whenever he was getting money, he celebrates. He went out and celebrate just like with his friends, parties, and like this. He was not saving money. It seems he wrote for magazines a queer way to make a living. Queer means strange, and he has a very strange way to living, because there was not any other person like Anil according to Hari Singh. Because we all are thinking about to save money. We are not spending money on others, but just Anil was a different person. He was a very free mind person, and he liked this that spend money on friends and on him. One evening he came home with a small bundle of notes, saying he had just sold a book to a publisher. At night, I saw him tuck the money under the mattress. One evening, Anil came and he had a bundle of notes. And he told to Hari Singh that today I sold my book to the publisher, so I got this money. And actually, Anil was observing all these things because he wanted to steal the money. So Anil saw that where he kept the money under the mattress. Mattress in Hindi we can say the bed sheet or chatai, something like that, where where the Anil was sleeping. So he kept under the mattress. I had been working for Anil for almost a month, and apart from cheating on the shopping, had not done anything in my line of work. Now till now 1 month already over, and every day Hari was saving 1 rupee for him. Other than this 1 rupee, he was not getting anything, and he never tried also for this. But that day when he saw a bundle of notes, and he knew about this also, that Anil kept this money under the mattress. I had every opportunity for doing so. Anil had given me a key to the door, and I could come and go as I pleased. And actually now 1 month already over, and Anil had a complete faith on Hari Singh, so he had given key also of his door. So now he was started to think like Hari Singh started to think that I have key also. I can anytime I can go out and I can come. And he was pleased on me. He is very happy to me by my work also. And he was the most trusting person I had ever met. And he started to think that he had a great trust on me. And that is why it was so difficult to rob him. And so it was very hard for Hari Singh. He was not able to steal that money which Anil kept under the mattress, because before stealing this money, started to think like that he had a complete faith on me, how I can take this money, how I can rob him. It's easy to rob a greedy man because he can afford to be robbed. And it's easy, according to Hari Singh, it's easy to rob, to steal money from the greedy person, but it's very hard to get money from Anil. But it's difficult to rob a careless man because he was a very careless person. Anil was a careless, he never think about the saving money or where he kept the things. He never mind, he never asked to him that how much money every day you are spending and how much money remaining, where you kept, why you have not given. These questions he never asked to Hari Singh. Sometimes he doesn't even notice he has been robbed and he takes all the pleasure out of the work. Well, it's the time I did some real work. I told myself, I am out of practice. And if I don't take the money, he will only waste it on his friends. After all, he doesn't even pay me. And now he started to think like, suppose I will not take this money. Then as usual, every day he was doing this, he spend this money on his friend. He will go and enjoy in parties and celebrate outside. So it's better I take this money because he is not saving money and he is not giving me anything. Every day 1 rupee he is saving. But other than this, Anil never gave any money to Hari Singh. Anil was asleep. A beam of moonlight stepped over the balcony and fell on the bed. I sat up on the floor, considering the situation. If I took the money, I could catch the 10:30 express to Lucknow. Slipping out of the blanket, I crept up to the bed. Anil was sleeping peacefully. His face was clear and unlined. Even I had more marks on my face, though mine were mostly scars. Anil was asleep now. When the Anil was asleep completely, he was sleeping on his bed, and that time a beam of moonlight stepped over the balcony and fell on the bed. I sat up on the floor, considering the situation, and now actually that day he planned to take money from Anil, where he kept under the mattress. So he was not sleeping. If I took the money, I could catch. He started to think like that. If I take this money and if I left this house, I can catch the 10:30 express and later then I can leave this place also. And sleeping out of the blanket, so he came out of his blanket. I crept means crawling. Crawling means so no one can see him. I crept to the bed. Anil was sleeping peacefully. His face was clear and unlined. It means unlined means because he was a careless person, he never worried about anything. So he was freely sleeping peacefully. There was not any other worrying sign on his face. I had more marks on my face, but he knew very well that because he was doing a wrong things, a wrong work. So there was a different signs on his face, but there was no sign on Anil's face. The mine were mostly scars, and there were marks also. Marks means circles and dots also on his face. But Anil had a clear. My hands slid under the mattress, searching for the notes. When I found them, I drew them out without a sound. Anil slid in his sleep and turns on his side towards me. I was startled and quickly crawled out of the room. And later then he took money from that under the mattress, and same time Anil changed his side. I was startled, and suddenly startled means shocked. And when he saw like that, Anil changed his direction and he took his face in front of the Hari Singh. That time he shocked. So again quickly, very fastly he crawled out of the room, and at the end he came out of the Anil's room. When I was on the road, I began to run. I had the notes at my waist, held there by the string of my pajamas. So where he kept that money? In that string. This in Hindi we say that a rassi, in the pajamas. I slowed down to a walk and counted the notes. 600 rupees in 50s. It means 50 rupees notes were there, and the total money was 600. I could live like an oil-rich Arab for a week or two, and he started thinking like that. I can spend this 1 or 2 weeks easily. I can live very happily for a 1 or 2 weeks by this 600 rupees. When I reached the station, I didn't stop at the ticket office. I had never bought a ticket in my life because he was a thief and he never took a ticket for him. So he didn't go there at the window of a ticket to take the ticket because he never did this. But dashed straight to the platform. The Lucknow Express was just moving out, and when he reached there at the station, Lucknow Express, actually the time was 10:30, because in earlier we studied about that. He started to think like that, if I will take the money, I can catch the 10:30 Lucknow Express. So when he reached the station, that train was there, the Lucknow Express train was there, and it was moving, means not he could catch the train. But what had happened with him? See, the train had still to pick up. He could pick up the train, and I should have been able to jump into one of the cars, but I hesitated. But he was not ready to take the train, hesitated. He was worried about something like that. What I am doing this? He had a complete faith on me, and I took the money from him. For some reason I cannot explain, and I lost the chance to get away. And like this, he lost the chance to get in the train, and train left the station, and he was there on the station only. When the train had gone, I found myself standing alone on the deserted platform. Deserted means empty. Not any other person was there, because as the train left, the passengers, those were coming out, they already came out and they left the station also, and those were getting, they already left the place with this train. But he was there alone. I had no idea where to spend the night, and he had no idea, because that was the night time, and where he spent the night. I had no friends, believing that friends were more trouble than help. And because he was a thief, so he actually in that place he had not any friends also. But for thief, friends are never helpful for them. And I did friends, believing that friends were more trouble than help, and I did not want to make anyone curious by staying at one of the small hotels near the station. The only person I knew really well was the man I had robbed. Leaving the station, I walked slowly through the bazaar, and he left the station. He thought like that again I will go to the Anil's house, because he is only a person who can I have a trust on him, and he had also trust on me. So he thought this. In my short career as a thief, I had made a study of men's faces. When they had lost their goods, the greedy man showed fear, the rich man showed anger, the poor man showed acceptance. But I knew that Anil's face, when he discovered the theft, would show only a touch of sadness, not for the loss of money, but for the loss of trust. And in his life, he had this experience that what the greedy man feel after when he lost the money, what the careless person like that Anil feel. So in this paragraph he written, in my short career as a thief, I had made a study of men's faces. He had this experience that what they feel after the losing money. They had lost their goods means anything like that from money or the things. The greedy men showed fear. So greedy men always, they became fear. They became full of afraid, because when they lost the money, they became fear. The rich men showed anger, and the rich men always became angry when they lost their money. The poor men showed acceptance, and poor men always easily accept this, because they cannot do anything, because already they had not money. How they can take any action against the thief? But I knew that Anil's face. But about Anil, he knew very well, because he was a very careless person. He never be full of fear or full of afraid. He never be full of anger also. But only what will happen with him? Not he will feel regret, not for the loss of money, but for the loss of trust. And surely he will be become sad, or he will be disappointed. But not for money, but for the trust, because he had a complete faith on me. I found myself in the Maidan and sat down on a bench. The night was chilly. It was early November, and a light drizzle added to my discomfort. Soon it was raining quite heavily. My shirt and pajamas stuck to my skin, and a cold wind blew the rain across my face. I suddenly started heavy raining, and so he was completely wet, and his pajamas and shirt stuck to my skin. Actually, they touched to his skin because of this raining. And a cold wind blew the rain across my face. I went back to the bazaar and sat down in the shelter of the clock tower. The clock showed midnight. I felt for the notes. They were damp from the rain. Anil's money. In the morning, he would probably have given me 2 or 3 rupees to go to the cinema. But now I had it all. But now that time he started to think that I had all the money. Maybe in morning every day he was giving 2 to 3 rupees for the daily suppliers. Every day he was going to market and buying the things whatever he needed. I could not cook his meals, run to the bazaar, or learn to write whole sentences. And he started to think that maybe I will not get this 1 rupee each day after this, because he left Anil's house. But how I will learn how to write sentences, because still only 1 month over and he had not learned this. I had forgotten about them in the excitement of the theft. And earlier I forgot about this, that he will teach me how to read and write. But I forgot, and now he thought like that, now I have to go to Anil's house again. I had forgotten about them in excitement of the theft, because he became very excited when he saw the bundle of 50 rupees notes. Whole sentences I knew could one day bring me more than a few hundred rupees. And if I will be able to write sentences, then this type of money I can earn, because it's not a huge money, it's only 600 rupees. Enough. If I will be educated person, I can earn money easily, more than this bundle of notes also. It was a simple matter to steal, and sometimes just as simple to be caught. But to be a really big man, a clever and respected man, was something else. And now he wanted to be a successful person, he wanted to be a respectful person. So he was thinking like this, I should go back to Anil. I told myself, if only to learn to read and write. not only to selling things, only for to read and write. But now he thought like that, I will go to Anil's house again. I hurried back to the room, feeling very nervous, for it is much easier to steal something than to return it undetected. And it's easy to steal something from the other, but it's very hard to again keep that money or that thing at the same place. Undetected means it's so very different, not arrested. And I opened the door quietly. Slowly he opened the door, stood in the doorway in clouded moonlight. Anil was still asleep. I crept. Again he was started to crawl to the head of the bed, and my hand came up with the notes. I felt his breath on my hand. I remained still for a minute. Then my hand found the edge of the mattress and slipped under it with the notes. And later then he kept the money at the same place from where he had taken it. I woke late next morning to find that Anil had already made the tea, and that on the next day he didn't wake up at his regular time. And when he woke up, he found like that day Anil made the tea for him also and for Anil also. He stretched out his hand towards me. There was a 50 rupee note, and later then when he woke up in the morning, he found that Anil was just standing there just near of him, and he had a 50 rupee note and he was giving to Hari Singh. 50 rupees note between his fingers. My heart sank. Sank means full of fear. Now Hari Singh's heart became full of fear, because he was giving 50 rupees note and he was thinking like that maybe all the things what actually happened in the last night, he knew very well, so he is giving me 50 rupee note. I thought I had been discovered. I made some money yesterday. He explained, now you will be paid regularly. And Anil replied that now I will pay you regularly. My spirit rose, but when I took the note, I saw it was still wet from the night's rain. And as he took that 50 rupee note, and he found that now also it was wet because of that night's rain. Today we will start writing sentences, he said. And then Anil replied that today I will teach you how to write sentences. He knew, but neither his lips nor his eyes showed anything. Actually, Anil knew about it very well, what had happened in his house yesterday night. But he didn't say anything to the Hari Singh, and by his face expression also, he was not showing any kind of expressions to the Hari Singh. And Hari Singh understood this all, because when he found that 50 rupees note was wet because of that raining. I smiled at Anil in my most appealing way, and Hari Singh also smiled. And the smile came by itself without any effort, and this time that smile automatically came on the Hari Singh's face, because it was not artificial. But in the earlier when he was giving smile to Anil when he made first day he made food for him and it was not tasty, and Anil had given this food to the dog, and later then he replied that now you have to leave my house. That time he had given a smile, but that was artificial. And after this smiling, Anil and Anil told him that you can stay with me and I will teach you how to cook food and how to read and write sentences also. But at the end, when he was giving smile, it was not artificial, it suddenly came on his face. So by this chapter is over. This chapter written by Ruskin Bond. Again I am telling you, in this chapter I refers to Hari Singh, not for this writer Hari Singh. And Hari Singh, every month he was changing his name, and the another character is Anil. And by this story we can understand Anil was a very kind-hearted person, he was very helpful, he was a very sensitive person, and at the end he taught to Hari Singh how to read and write also. So I hope you understand this chapter. Now the meanings written here in your textbook also, and whatever the words which are hard for you, that write in your notebook, and the question answers write in your literature notebook. Thank you for watching the video. Have a nice day.